Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate source for royal updates and untold stories from the heart of the British monarchy. Today, we have a revelation that will shake the very foundations of the monarchy, pulling back the curtain on family secrets and untold truths. Prince William's tearful revelation, Princess Anne's unexpected confession, and King Charles's last wish. It's a story that could change the trajectory of the British royal family forever. Get ready for an explosive twist that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the monarchy and its future. This is a tale of health crises, family rivalry, and long-hidden secrets that are about to come to light. Let's dive in. The stage was set for a dramatic shift within the royal family. King Charles, as we know, has been battling a serious illness, and just days before making an unexpected public decision, he had quietly made a choice that would have profound implications for the future of the monarchy. As the weight of his health struggles mounted, Charles made the difficult decision to delegate more responsibilities to his eldest son, Prince William, essentially positioning him for a greater role within the monarchy. For years, the royal family had managed the balance of power carefully, with Charles at the helm, but as his health crisis worsened, it became clear that the time was fast approaching for a change in leadership. In a moment of vulnerability, the king quietly passed the baton to William, preparing him for the monumental role that would soon be his to inherit. However, as monumental as this decision may have been for the future of the monarchy, it was not without its consequences. The ripple effect of this choice was felt immediately across the palace, reigniting old family rivalries and raising uncomfortable questions about who truly holds power within the royal family. One thing was certain: this was no simple transfer of responsibilities. It was a bold, contentious, and incredibly public move that would shake the monarchy to its core. But this shift in leadership didn't just impact Prince William. Prince Harry, still reeling from his strained relationship with his family, found himself caught in the midst of the upheaval. As the focus shifted more and more toward William, Harry's sense of alienation grew. His distance from the family had already created a chasm, and now, with Charles's decision to position William more centrally, Harry was pushed even further out. Despite his increasing sense of isolation, the royal family continued to try to navigate their fractured relationships. Princess Catherine, always the peacemaker, took it upon herself to reach out to Harry, attempting to reunite the brothers, especially after King Charles's unexpected hospitalization in March. But her efforts were met with resistance from William, who remained furious with Harry for the hurt and humiliation he had caused the royal family through their public feuds and his controversial statements. What followed was a battle of wills within the palace. While Princess Catherine pushed for a reconciliation between William and Harry, perhaps spurred by her desire to honor the late Princess Diana's wishes, William was steadfast in his refusal. His feelings of betrayal and anger at Harry's actions were too strong, and the wounds too deep. But what about Harry himself? Would he be open to mending the rift, especially as the royal family moved forward with such high-stakes decisions? The possibility of a reunion seemed impossible as both brothers struggled to find common ground. The saga of King Charles's health struggle continued to unfold, and what emerged was a fascinating and at times frustrating portrait of a man determined to continue his royal duties no matter the cost. Despite undergoing regular treatments for an unspecified form of cancer, the king's puritanical work ethic remained unshaken. Even in the face of severe health challenges, Charles was determined to work as hard as ever. Sources close to the king revealed that Charles had an unrelenting drive, one that sometimes bordered on obsession. He reportedly took only 1 hour off a week, even during his cancer treatments. His commitment to his duties had become almost an addiction, one that caused concern among his closest confidants. Queen Camilla, who had often attempted to convince Charles to slow down, expressed her frustrations at his refusal to listen to her concerns. She had tried, in vain, to get him to ease his workload, but Charles remained resolute in his desire to continue his royal duties at full force. But this wasn't just about a workaholic king, it was about a vow. Charles had made it clear that he would never retire. His commitment to serving as king until his very last breath was not something he took lightly. A close friend revealed that the king had made this vow long before his cancer diagnosis and was determined to keep it, no matter the consequences. This raised a new question: if Charles wasn't planning to retire, what did this mean for Prince William? Despite being elevated to take on more duties, William's path to the throne was still uncertain. How long would he have to wait before his father stepped down, if ever? This uncertainty cast a long shadow over the future of the monarchy, leaving many wondering what lay ahead for the royal family. As King Charles's health continued to decline, the battle for the future of the monarchy raged on behind the scenes. While William assumed a greater role in royal duties, the growing divide between him and his brother Harry became more pronounced. Harry's sense of alienation was deepened by the recent decisions made by the king, and despite Catherine's best efforts to reconcile the brothers, the wounds remained raw. In a highly emotional moment, Princess Catherine confronted William, urging him to honor their late mother's wishes and to find a way to make peace with Harry. Catherine, ever the mediator, was determined to heal the rift between the two brothers, but William remained resolute in his anger and disappointment. The situation became more complicated with each passing day, as the royal family found itself at an impasse. Would William ever forgive Harry for his actions, or would the rift between them continue to fester? Months later, as Harry made his way back to the UK for a high-profile event marking the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games, all eyes were on the royal family. Harry's visit, which many hoped would be an opportunity for reconciliation, only deepened the divide. A statement from Harry's spokesperson confirmed that he would not be meeting with King Charles during his trip, citing the king's packed schedule. This seemingly small decision sent shockwaves through the palace and left King Charles devastated. The royal family's relationship with Harry had become a complex web of hurt feelings, unanswered questions, and unresolved tension. While Charles had extended an invitation for Harry to stay at a royal residence, Harry chose to stay in a hotel instead. This subtle snub, although seemingly insignificant, spoke volumes about the distance that still existed between father and son. For Charles, it was another crushing reminder of the brokenness of their relationship. As the royal family navigated these complex dynamics, one thing became clear: the monarchy was at a crossroads. King Charles, despite his health challenges, remained steadfast in his commitment to his duties. He refused to retire, despite mounting concerns from his family and advisors. Meanwhile, Prince William found himself thrust into a larger role, one that would see him step into the spotlight in ways he had never anticipated. But what does this mean for the future of the monarchy? Will Charles ever step down, or will he continue to reign, despite the toll it's taking on his health? And what about Prince William? How will he navigate his increased responsibilities, the growing rift with his brother, and the ongoing pressure of becoming king? As the drama within the royal family continues to unfold, the future of the British monarchy remains uncertain. The decisions made in the coming months and years will shape the monarchy for generations to come, and only time will tell how this royal saga will ultimately play out. What do you think about King Charles's decision to delegate more responsibilities to Prince William? Do you think Harry's relationship with his family can ever be mended, or has the damage been done? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinions on this unfolding royal drama. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more royal updates, insider stories, and the latest news from the heart of the British monarchy.